Nerdy Noob here, and welcome to a special edition unboxing video. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the special edition Nerd Block Stanley Block. I don't know what it's called. There you go. This is some kind of block that Nerd Block put together, and it's supposed to be specific to Stan Lee. I was not going to get this box. I've always had very bad luck with the Nerd Block Special Edition blocks, but the reason I wanted to get it was because, as you know, Stan Lee came out with an official Stan Lee box. I got my first one a couple months ago, and it wasn't that great, so I thought it'd be interesting to get this box and see how it compares to that box. Now, this is not a subscription box. This is a one-time special edition box, so even if it's amazing, it's not like they're gonna have this specific Stan Lee version of the block sent out every other month or anything like that. So it was just kind of one of those things I was curious about. I don't believe that this is still available for purchase, but I'm sure you could probably check the Nerd Block site just in case. Anyways, I'll put all of the pricing details in the description below just in case it is available. Once you unpackage the plastic wrap and you open up the box, this is what you're gonna see. Now, before I look in this, the reason I didn't like the official Stan Lee box was because I felt like they just gave us a bunch of stuff that you could get at the store or on Amazon. There was no exclusives. There was nothing exciting about the box. And when you say that you're an official Stan Lee box and Stan Lee helped curate these items, it was a little bit disappointing in that sense. I have no idea what's in this box, so let's go ahead and see how this box compares. Let's see, we're gonna do the shirt last. So let's do this item first. The first item we have is this little box. It's a little fuzzy red box. There we go. And for those of you who don't know, I did set up my new camera. I did that a while ago, but I was having issues with the autofocus on the lens that it came with. So I put my old lens on here, which is actually a smaller lens, and it actually looks like it's already doing better. Yes. So this is the box that we got. It's a fuzzy red box. When you open it, ooh, look at that. I can't even see what's on it, but let me just show you guys. This is, oh, it's an Excelsior ring. Ooh. Now, of course, with rings, because this is a subscription box, oh, I've already, it's so cold. The ring is so cold. It was out in my car. The ring is so cold that when I put it on my finger, it started to, like, what do you call it? Like, cloud up. What is that? Like, I don't know. Anyways, this doesn't fit any of my fingers except for kind of my thumb. Obviously, it's probably not meant to be super worn or anything like that. It's hard with subscription boxes because you can't, you know, one size doesn't always fit all. But it's a still cool ring. I like that. And I like the packaging that they put it in. Everything about that is very nice. And if that ring fits your finger, then it's even more exciting. The next item we got is an Excelsior Coin. It's a metal collector's coin with comic cell insert. Oh, that could have been a disaster. Oh, the coin is also, it's clouding up. It's fogging up. Okay, this is really cool. Let me show this to you. And please don't mind the cloudiness of the coin because my body is warm and the coin is very cold. So on this side of the coin, it says Excelsior Stan Lee 2016. And on the other side, it's a picture of Stan Lee and it has the comic book insert. So that blue ring around the coin, that is a comic book insert that they put in, which is very cool. Sorry, I shouldn't have moved my hand. No, focus on here. There you go. So there's the coin with the comic book insert. Ooh, this is very nice. I've received a lot of different types of coins in subscription boxes, but I actually really enjoy this one. You know what I wish about this, though? This is a cool box, and it was probably made by a company. I actually wish that they would have given us a coin like in this kind of box. It would have made it even more awesome. But I enjoy this coin a lot. I really like this coin. We have a Stanley Collection pin. I'm kind of confused. I don't know. Everything is labeled like copyright 2017 Stanley collectible. So I don't know if these are legitimate Stan Lee items or if it's like Nerd Block that I have no idea. But this is an Excelsior pin. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. It's just a pin that says Excelsior in like the comic book POW form. A very small pin. This pin is definitely really, really small. I think that might be I'm going to put that aside. I don't know if this is like the spoiler card. Next, we got a sodas of Stan Lee. I've received one of these from Bob's Burgers. These are basically figures that look like soda cans. I don't know what to think about these yet. Verdict is still out. I don't really understand. It's different, which is nice, but I don't quite understand the purpose. I mean, I guess no figures have purpose, really, but these ones are kind of funky. Like, I really don't understand the purpose of these ones specifically. So this is what the figure looks like. It basically looks like a soda can with arms and legs. You can pop these off, so it's just like, I'm not quite sure, like a rolly can, I guess. And then, I don't know, I think oh no. I wasn't sure, I think at one point we dropped it and we weren't sure if we broke it, but hopefully I didn't just break it. No, this locks, so you can like take it apart. Maybe you hide your coins and stuff in here. I have no idea. You can lock it back and then you can put these arms and legs back on. So it's like a soda can figure. This one is of Stanley again, so there you go. Realistically, I don't think I'm a huge fan of these specific figures. I just kind of don't understand them, but I'm sure people feel the same way about Funko Pops. They probably don't understand them either. I guess I just don't really enjoy the look and feel of this specific figure. It's not one that is, I feel like it's one of those ones that you try to like, it's new and different, so you try to put it out there and then it probably won't stick too long and then, you know, it'll go away. But this is a Stanley exclusive. I don't know what that means though, specifically. Like, I'm not sure if that means it's like a Nerd Block exclusive or if it's like really a Stanley exclusive. The next item we got is a Stanley Ocarina of Doom. What? Oh, I'm excited for this. Yes. What is all this? Look at all these little hairs coming out of the styrofoam. Can you see these hairs? How weird is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. It looks very odd. This is so cool. Okay, so we have an Ocarina of Doom, and it's ceramic. I don't know how to play this. That kind of sounded like Mary Had a Little Lamb, a little bit, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm excited. This is very, very cool. It's very cold, of course, but again, this is an Ocarina of Doom, and this is ceramic, and it actually works, which is so cool. I don't know if I'm supposed to hold it like this. See, now I can't recreate my Mary Had a Little Lamb. Okay, obviously I'm keeping this item because I just put my mouth all over it, but I actually really enjoy it. So I'm excited for that. That is very cool. Next we have this book. It looks like a journal. Oh, it's a Stanley sketchbook. This is actually just a black book, I think. So this is literally just a black notebook. It has the little stretchy thing on here so that you can wrap it around to save your place, or to keep it closed, I mean. There's a little blue bookmark area, and it doesn't even say, oh, you know what? No, it does. Let me open this. I was going to say, it says Stanley on the actual package, but that's on the package, and it doesn't look like it's labeled anywhere else, but if you look on this, it actually has, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, it actually has his face. Do you see his face on there? And it says Stanley on the bottom corner. It's just an empty white notebook. Nothing too fancy. The thing that makes this specific to Stanley is literally just the face on the front. And the Stanley label on the package. But that's still a cool little book. I think I've started doing journal writing, which is perfect because I get so many journals in my boxes. So maybe I might use that for that purpose. The next item that we got are Stanley shirt buttons. They're literally like little buttons that spell out Stanley that you could, I guess, sew onto your shirt. I don't know how to sew things. I don't even know how buttons work, but that's kind of cool, I think. Not something I'm like super into, but it's cool. Next we have a button. It's a Stanley Excelsior button. Button with his face on it. We got a comic book. It's called The Inhumans. There you go. I don't know anything about this comic. It says featuring the classic Fantastic Four. Oh, that's cool. This is a Nerd Block exclusive. Ooh, and look, it's colored. That's really nice. I guess, are most comics colored now? I don't know. I feel like they're sometimes black and white. No, I guess they've been colored. This is a really nice comic though. Like even just the print, like you can see the ink and stuff. It's a good comic. We have a Stanley art print. I think it's actually, so it's supposed to be like this. So he's hanging upside down. At first I was like, what is he doing? What is that? I was looking at it like this, but it's supposed to be looked at like this. So he's hanging upside down like Spider-Man. That's kind of funny. So there's that print. Oh, here's our spoiler card. So I don't know what this blue thing is. Let's open this thing. So it says Excelsior on the front. It says, welcome to the first ever Friends and Fans of Stans. So basically it's a letter, and it's supposedly signed off by Stanley. Obviously it's not his real signature, but apparently maybe he helped make this box. Let's see, your name is to receive. I don't know if they're trying to make it seem like some kind of fan club, but it came with this little card right here. Let me do the shirt really quick before I kind of talk about this more. Here's our shirt. It's a Stanley Collection Nerd Block exclusive. This is a Delta Soft shirt, adult medium. It is red. Oh, this thing looks teeny. What? This is really small. This is the first Delta Soft t-shirt that I've received, like the brand. It's really small. This is teeny. Okay, it's a shirt with Stanley's face on it. I love the actual cartoon look of this drawing. I'm not a huge fan of the red shirt specifically. It kind of gives me like a Spider-Man vibe, but I do like the graphic on there. The caricature, what is it called? I don't know. Okay, before I do pricing recap, I just want to say I still don't really understand this box. I don't understand if, I know it was made by Nerd Block. I don't know if it was a Nerd Block and Stanley collaboration. I thought Nerd Block actually just put a bunch of Stanley stuff or like made Stanley stuff. So I'm interested to see or look into like if this is actual Stanley stuff, because if so, I just want to say that this box was way better than the official Stan Lee box. Like, if that's the case, then the official Stan Lee box, they should probably just work with Nerd Block and have them help curate the box for them, because this is actually way better than the official Stan Lee box. With that being said, let's go and do some pricing and recap. Before I start, I just want to say that literally every single item is exclusive. They all have the little red exclusive bar on them, so just in case you were wondering. Alright, the first item that we had was our Ocarina of Doom. I would probably just give this, maybe what, like $8? It's really cool. You probably could give it $10. I'm going to go a little bit low and give it $8, just because I'm a little bit unsure of what that actual value is. This Excelsior button, I'm going to go ahead and give that $1. You might be able to give that $1.50. Our Stanley Excelsior Pin, I'm just going to go ahead and give that $3. It's very small. I wouldn't want to give it any more than that. Our Inhumanes comic book, it's listed at $5.99. It's a Nerd Block exclusive. I don't know if that just means that it's the whole comic is or just the cover. I'm going to go ahead and just give that, I'll give it $5. I'll be nice with that one. These buttons, I don't know. Honestly, I just give these, maybe I'll do $4 because it's a Stanley collection item, whatever that means. The Excelsior ring is really cool. I'd probably go ahead and give this, I'd probably say, you probably could give this like maybe $6 to, I don't know, maybe $10. I think that'd be much. I'm gonna give that, wait, I'm gonna give it $10 because I do appreciate the packaging that they put it in. So I was gonna say $8 or $9, but I'll give it 10 because of the packaging. I do enjoy that. This exclusive sodas figure, I don't know what this is worth. I'm gonna give that $10. I'm still not sure about that. Our shirt, we're gonna go ahead and give $10. Our coin, I really enjoyed this coin. The coin with the comic book insert, I'm going to go ahead and give this, I'd probably give this $6. I enjoyed the coin a lot. And then we had our Stanley Sketchbook. I would probably give this $8. It's actually a really nice book. And then we had our Stanley Print. Nothing too crazy. I usually just give prints $1, so I will stick with that price point. I'm not quite sure what this letter and whatnot is. I guess I'll give $1 to that, but I have no idea what it is. Okay, so according to my pricing, this box cost $67. So according to my pricing, this box is worth $67. I think we paid $50 for it. Let me look. Okay, so this box cost $49.99, and I had to pay $10 shipping. So this box basically cost $60. So price value wise, we only got $7 extra value on top of what we paid for. Now I know I did price low, so let's kind of look up some of these things and see if I can give you kind of a better value. So what did I say? I said this, I thought this box was worth $67 on my price point. Let me look up some things. Okay, well, first things first. This ring that I gave $10, it is going online. The cheapest it is going online for is probably $25, but mostly it's going for about $35 to $40. So wow. I was a little bit off on that. So let's say we gave the ring $20. Well, let's say $25. That's the lowest price that you can find online. The sodas figure, about $12. That makes sense if it was like a $10 figure and it's an exclusive. So I'm okay with that. The ocarina is going for, the ocarina is going for $10. What did I give it? I don't remember, but let's give that $10. Stanley Coin, this one specifically is going for, oh wow, it's going for about $20, $15 to $20. So wow, let's give that 15. Sketchbook is going for probably around anywhere from $12 to $15. So if we did the lower end and gave that 12. The Stanley buttons, oh my gosh, these things are going for $8 to $10. Oh my god. Okay. I always leave the shirts at 10. We priced the comic book pretty fairly. So if we did all of that stuff plus the I'm sure this little pin is probably going for like a ridiculous amount. This button is going for a stupid amount of money. What the heck? This button's going for like $5 to $7. I think that's ridiculous. I'll give it 3 at most. I'm giving 10 for the shirt. I'm sticking with $1 for the print, and then the $5 comic and the little Excelsior pin. I don't know how much this is going for. I'm sure it's going for at least $5, so we'll just say $5. So if you price things on the lowest end of what they're going for online, this box is worth $106. That's obviously a lot more than what I priced it at. If you paid $6 for the box, then that would give you $46 extra value. Of course, I wouldn't be able to say like, oh, you definitely got your value, because my value price point were for a $50 box, I would want to get, for a $60 box, I'd want to get $20 extra value on top of what I paid for it based off of my pricing. I don't really know what the range would be for if you price things more at list value. At the end of the day, here's the thing. I know I priced low, so if you priced even a little bit less than what I just gave you, but still kind of in my own range, I think that this box is worth it on the lowest end of the value. But what I will say is I love all the items in this box. Like, I actually really enjoyed this box. This is the first, honestly, this is the first special edition Nerd Block box that I've ever enjoyed this much. And I think if I were to price a little bit better than what I did originally, you could probably get your baseline of $20 extra value on top of what you paid for. I don't know necessarily if you're really going to get that much more value, but I love the items. I thought they were very creative, they were different, and they're exclusive, so that just increases the value even more. If I had to rate this box, I would probably give this box a 4.5 out of 5 Newbs, and all I would say is that I wish that, for me personally, that the value was a little bit better. I mean, if you price things based off eBay, of course, yeah, you're always going to get your value, but I didn't look at what things sold for, and you know, there's a lot of different things to look at. So I would say that a 4.5 out of 5 Newbs. I would want a little bit better value if they did this again, and actually I think it's just the value. That's all. Maybe 4.75 out of 5 Newbs. I actually really enjoy these items a lot, so I really like this box. Good job, Nerd Block. I'm impressed. This definitely blew the official Stan Lee box out of the water, so it'll be interesting to see the next Stan Lee box and what they have to offer. I'm excited for that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button below. If you want to see more unboxing videos, go and check out my channel. I have a whole bunch on there, and you should subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this box. What did you think was better, this box or the official Stan Lee box? Let me know. And remember, if you subscribe to my channel and your subscriptions aren't blocked or set to private, you'll make it onto my thank you to subscribers page, which is coming up right now. Don't forget to enter my 2017 January giveaway. Go to my channel, go to the videos, find the video, watch it. The deadline is Tuesday, January 31st at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure you do that. You guys, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!